Hello, I am Super Dungeon Boy, and welcome to a video titled Twice. Please excuse that error that I made. But the correct titling is supposed to be ESO, Is It Still Worth It 2017? Or in 2017. See, I already messed it up 3 times. Wow, how did I not die from that fall? Did you see that in the video? Rewind that if you missed it. That was crazy. Yay! Anyways. So, let's just jump right into it. There's people that played this game and they mid-maxed their characters, they've done all the content, you know, they're either part of a guild or once was part of a guild or they run their own guild, etc., etc., and they may have done it all. And maybe they're just waiting for, you know, Marwyn and kind of see where it's at and see what their friends say, you know, and just kind of leave it like that. Those people, good for you. If you already have, you know, what is it, 600 CP or whatever the hell, you know, good for you, yay, you got all the champion this and that, and all the gear and full set this and that, and you're rich or something in the game, good for you. This video isn't for you guys, sorry. So if you're some high, you know, level 500, 600, whatever, there may not be nothing in here for you, maybe, I don't know. But I'm talking to the people that are well under, you know, they're like right there at the level cap, and they're, you know, like just before you hit the champion points and all that system and all that. I'm talking to you folks. And if you're anything like me, I'm going to have a heart-to-heart with you. I play this on PlayStation 4. That's all I know. I don't know it on any other format. And if you're anything like me, you watch all these excellent builds on YouTube, you know, like stuff like, you know, Deltia and Cypher and, you know, Fang Rush with the PvP stuff, and you watch a little bit of oh goodness, what's that funny guy? It's always the funny guy that gets forgotten, isn't it? Kevin Witt? Or Bastard's name. Excuse me, guy, I forgot your name. But you know the guy that does the kind of like in-game slight animation. He's using the emotes and stuff. He makes his videos. Hilarious guy. I can't think of his name. But he's part of the friends of the Deltia Circle. And of course, how can I forget Gillian the Rogue, which is the brains behind pretty much all the builds that you see. And all. And of course, there's many others. I'm just tired of name dropping. Sorry if I left somebody out. Excuse me. But I watch all the videos that you guys watch. I try to do the builds, and I try to be a smart ass just like the rest of you. And I go, that is a good build, but what if I change from bow to dual wield? You know, like, and then I kind of like sabotage the build, and then I'm putting points where they don't belong, and it goes to a train wreck, and from 0 to 60 just. But yeah, so I've been there, done that, and I made so many characters, and I've deleted so many builds, and tried to make my own hybrid builds, and so I've been there, done that, folks, just like you guys. So back to the topic: is this game still worth it? Do we have interest? Do we have, you know, fulfillment? What are we doing here? Like, you know, some of the people out there are paying $15 a month for the ESO Plus. We're going to talk about that shortly. Actually, you know what? Let's talk about it right now. ESO Plus, for me, I think it's worth it. Right now, you got to understand something, that when Marwyn comes out on 6/6 of 2017, I think I heard from like 2 or 3 other sources. Again, comment section below if somebody heard otherwise, please. Opinions are welcome, good or bad. Make sure it's, you know, make sure it's about information, not just slandering me. But you can do that too if you wish. Is your freedom after all, young Jedi. Bruh. Where was I going with that? Don't know. But all I know is this, that when that game comes out, you're not going to be able to use the ESO Plus and piggyback onto what you were doing with the content, essentially renting it. That's kind of what it is. and or borrowing it, or whatever you want to say, paying that monthly thing. So I don't know what they're going to do, but from the sources I heard, like 3 other sources, they said no, you're gonna have to buy Morrowind. So 2017, is the game worth it and everything? The answer to this, you have to ask this question: am I going to buy 2 things? One, am I going to pick up all the content other than Morrowind and officially, for once, knuckle down and play it, you know, just focus, grind it out, make the build, stick with the build, don't erase the character because one thing went wrong. Don't do that like I've done. Don't stick with it, folks. If you're really serious about your Magic and Nightblade, and but maybe you picked the wrong race or something, just stick with it. Trust me, when you get to like champion level and stuff, things will kind of like pan out and stuff. And if you haven't already been to, the champion level, things will start to round out. Trust me. Excuse me. But you got to ask yourself, are you going to pick up all that other content? If the answer is yes, but you don't want to pay for it, but you still want to play it, then you got to get ESO Plus and grind out your character, put in all that work, and hopefully you can find a guild that's worth a darn, and somebody that's just not just a bunch of fees out there. And real quick, I want to add something. What is going on with all these guilds now that it's like, oh, 2 things. Oh, we have a ticket raffle, and da 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 da, and but it's kind of mandatory, but kind of not mandatory. But you need to pay like 5 to 10,000 per ticket, and when you get a ticket, you get it in a raffle, and may or may not get an item. Man, that's such a pyramid scheme. I swear. I mean, not all of them are, but just it feels like they are. I know it's a business structure, what they're trying to do, and they're trying to make money so they can have a guild trader and all the rest of it. But there's got to be a better way, dude. There's got to be a better way. I don't know. It just feels like when they hit you up with these guilds, they want to like they just hit you up. Oh man, I can go on and on. That'll be another video. That will be another video. We'll talk about guilds in another video. But just know that you got to find a guild that's worth a darn. You have to find a guild. Hook up with some crafters. Get your gear. Get it. Make sure it has all the training stuff if you haven't already had that. Grind out the character. Get the better armor later when you hit champion level. And just know that the other question is, are you doing this all so you can get the DLC of Morrowind? If the answer is yes, you want to get Morrowind, you need to start now and get that character up. Grind it out, tough it out, stick with it. Trust me, it's still worth it. Peace.